Just 2 Trade Academy. Welcome, dear traders, to our MetaTrader 5 video lesson series. In this video, we'll familiarize ourselves with the trading platform interface and the first steps after the program launch. The first thing you'll see is the Open an Account window. There may be different brokers here. You need to choose just 2 Trade. We select it regardless of whether it's a demo or a real account for live trading. Click Next, select Connect with an existing trade account, and enter the username and password provided by the company. Click Finish. The following signs indicate that we're connected. The Trade, Exposure, and History tabs appear, and the icon appears in the lower right corner. Let's begin exploring the interface with the toolbar. Here, you'll find the standard toolbar, where you can create charts, manage profiles, and use tools for working with charts. You can also add additional toolbars. To do this, go to View, then Toolbars. You can remove some and add others, for example, the time frame. This is convenient for quickly switching modes on the chart. Next, we'll move on to the Market Watch section. In this section, we add and remove the instruments we want to work with. To do this, right-click in the Market Overview area and go to the Symbols section, or click Show Symbol List on the toolbar. Here we find several folders, such as Forex, commodities such as precious metals and oil, all index contracts, such as the DAX, another folder where you can select different cryptocurrencies, such as the popular Bitcoin and Ethereum, and an entire folder for stock markets, including Canada, France, Germany, and other countries. Because there are so many instruments, for example, for the US, we can manually enter them by ticker symbol or by full name. Let's say we're looking at the Apple ticker for Apple shares. Here, we see 2 matches, CFD contracts and the shares themselves. Let's add Apple shares. We can also search by instrument name, for example, Amazon. Similarly, there's a CFD contract, and there are shares. In this case, we can add a CFD contract. In the corresponding folder, we see that we have CFD contracts for the US, Germany, cryptocurrency, Poland, and others. Next, let's talk about charts. We close the charts we currently have open and can open the ones we need in 2 ways. The first way is through the control panel. Let's say, Bitcoin. Or in the Market Watch window. Right-click on the instrument we need. The chart window will open, and each new chart that opens will be a separate tab. And the last section is the Toolbox window. Here we have the Trade tab, which will display all our open and pending orders. The History tab will store all our completed trades. The News tab and the Mailbox tab will receive notifications from MetaQuotes, the developer of this trading platform, and from Just 2 Trade. Calendar. This displays news for specific countries that will impact, for example, currency pair movements. There are no other relevant tabs in this section. This was the first setting, and we'll explore the rest of the functionality in more detail in subsequent videos.